What's up, y'all? King call us here, bro. Y'all know how I do. I want to speak on some shit, bro. But, damn, I'm trying to remember, y'all. What the hell was I going to talk to y'all about? There's some shit I had to say. Oh, yeah, the shit with, just for work, bro, period. Just for work rap beef from there. Like, I want to speak on the shit Go Yayo was talking about and how he was speaking fast. Cause I seen a lot of niggas in the comments saying, "Oh, you scary" and all this and that. Listen, bro, looking out for your family and shit like that don't make you scary. Trying to live your life to the fullest and not get killed, that'll make you scary. You shouldn't be afraid to die. You know what I'm saying? But you don't go looking for death. You don't rush your death, as the book of Ecclesiastes tells us. You know what I'm saying? You don't rush your death. A lot of, like, not telling niggas, showing niggas your house from where you live and all this and that. But I will say, I understand why people do that to Go Yeah and why people do that to rappers. Because when you put out the image that I'm a killer, I'm a murderer, will slide on you. You know what I'm saying? All y'all are hoes. Fuck the system. Which for me is fuck the system. Right? Which I understand that part. But it just, when you say you're a murderer, you're a killer, it's hard for you to, people don't understand when you come back in that same sentence and say, "Oh, I'm a murderer and killer, but I don't want you to know what my girlfriend, I don't want you to know what my girlfriend is. I don't want you to know what my baby, you know what I'm saying, when my kids lay. I don't want you to know where I sleep because you might shoot it up, but it's like, you a killer, you shoot it." You know what I'm saying? So, but for the people who know that it's rap and a lot, put it like this, bro. Most rappers, this is how I go. Most rappers, majority of rappers, are the best when they're first starting off. Especially if you're a street nigga rapper. Why? Because you actually living what you're talking about at the beginning. Even if you're not exactly living it, you're still in the struggle, you're still in your predicament, you're still in your apartments. So you're still down at your level. So your art is more graphic, it's more relatable because you're actually in that position, right? So you're speaking from a place of passion and understanding because you're actually there. The bigger you get, more money you get, the better your living situation, obviously, right? So if you're a successful rapper and you've been selling, you done dropped about 3 albums and each of them sold about 200,000, right? And you've been dropping songs this whole time and you're touring and all this shit. 9 times out of 10, you're doing good, right? So you're not gonna be living in the same place that you was living at the beginning of your rap career. Therefore, your music is gonna start being detached. Your music is gonna start being not as authentic. Not because you're not real, because you're not living that situation. So you're gonna go from talking about what you living to what you did, right? And then when you run out of stories of what you did, you have to take what you know about the hood, your stories, your own experiences along with other people's, and you make up like scenarios and stories and songs and things like that, right? Because that's art as well, right? And this is what separates good artists from niggas who are just alright, right? Because once you get out of that lane and once you get so far up there where you have to start doing that, a lot of people aren't really creative. Like this is why a lot of niggas fall off. I put it like this, like a Boosie. Boosie was extremely cold-blooded the first 5-6 years. And now Boosie still got songs where he hits hard, right? But Boosie is so unattached from the streets. You talk about a nigga who went from, he still had diabetes, but just sleeping on the carpet, you know what I'm saying, sleeping on the floor, struggling with your baby mama, sleeping in cars, you know what I'm saying, wearing the same clothes for 3-4 days while you trapping, you know what I'm saying, having 6-7 baby mamas, being in and out of jail, you know what I'm saying, going to prison, having shit fights. If y'all know what I ain't finna tell y'all what that is. Y'all can pretty much tell if y'all know what, you know what I'm saying, all the shit you've been through. To now having a $50 million estate, constantly being on TV. And when I say TV, I don't mean actual TV. Nobody watches TV no more, guys. When I say TV, I mean the internet. Well, if you're constantly on the internet, you're constantly on social media, you're constantly in people's faces, you might as well be on TV. You're getting the same exposure 9 times out of 10. If you know how to market and do it right, you get the same kind of money. If you know how to market and do it right, I would say that. TV, if you're on TV, you're getting paid regardless. But if you know how to market and do it right, if you're on social media all the time, it's the same way. Right? So, his music is detached, right, from what it once was. The same thing goes with the same thing. It's not happened to Go Yayo yet, but at the same time, it will if he does intend to become a good rapper. Which I don't really listen to Go Yayo's music. I don't think he's like really that. And when I have heard it, I don't really think he's my type of rapper. But he's successful, which means someone likes his music. And just off that and him being a black man, I don't have to 100% agree or just have my ears have to 100% like what he does for me to want to support him and want to be, him to be successful as a black man, have a, protected, forgive me, protect, do good for his family and do good for himself, my nigga, and build, actual financial wealth, and get financial freedom for his loved ones. Ain't nothing wrong with that. But that will start to happen. Right now, Go Yayo's still at the, the stores on Berry. He's still in the hood and things like that. But, the more money he gets, the more detached he gets. It'll be easier for, I'm not going to say for the Bugatti casino situation with him getting robbed, but I mean the way they can make him look soft, or the way even right now they're making him look soft, because even though he's living a good life, he's never showed his house, he haven't showed his car, and it's because it's on protection. So, and what that is, that's him. That is smart. But what these people, the niggas who beefing with him and making fun of him, are preying on his insecurities. That he'll get so insecure, and that he'll actually start to get so bothered by what they think that he will show where he lives, so they actually can rob him and do those things to him. That's why they're calling him scary. Oh, nobody gonna do nothing to you. Show where you live. Ain't nobody gonna do nothing to your baby mama. You know what I'm saying? This is so they can actually do those things. It's trying to trick him out of this position. Right. That's all it is, my nigga. Shout out to Go Yayo for being smarter than that and not doing that shit. Some other shit. I wanted to speak on what's this young nigga name? Cool. The song he dropped is alright, but I mostly want to speak on it because just the way the nigga think is like real fucked up, bro. And that's Kenny B. Anybody who knows Kenny B. Now I understand it, guys. This is why I say be humble, guys. Be humble. Being humble does not mean be scary. Being humble means being smart and being aware of your surroundings. A young nigga that has a thinking of Kenny B won't last long, because no one is the toughest nigga out here. Nobody has the most shooters. No one has the most bullets. Everybody has the same amount of thing. We're all on the Most High's time, and whenever you spend your luck, not luck, forgive me. Whenever you cross enough people, and he decides to let Satan have you. Whenever you completely just go away with what he's trying to do for your path, and you go off your path, and he can no longer protect you, all these things, bro, all of us can get got. All of us. The thing with Kenny B I want to talk about, even with the whole Ape Gang situation and all that, is if people want to really squash beef, and it sounds like Ape Gang actually is trying to squash the beef. Maybe I could be wrong, I don't know the ins and outs of the situation, but judging on what I seen by the Diamond TV interview he did, it seems like they actually want to squash the beef and Kenny B don't, because he feels like he's tough and hard and they're soft and weak. Another young artist, and I can see he has a lot of fan base. One more time, might not listen to his music and agree with his music like that, but I still want him to be successful, live a long life, man, not go out fast, man. It's just a lot of young artists, rap artists I'm seeing, especially in Fort Worth, bro, I'm seeing feed into the beef and get their life taken out, my nigga. Niggas going to prison. You know what I'm saying? We just saw what happened to Spud Boom. 140, 11 years, and people cheering that on, talking about that's a badge of honor. That's not a badge of honor. That man is gone for 11 years. Who knows how bad this COVID-19 is going to get, and he's in a cell. Okay? So that's all I wanted to let y'all know, my nigga.